What if I told you that one laptop from China could actually be very, very profitable and can actually help you start that dream business that you've always wanted to start? It's no doubt that laptop is actually a very profitable product, but it does not mean that we just have to start it anyhow. Before you start a laptop business or before you actually start importing laptops from China, you actually need to do a little bit of research. So when you go on YouTube over here or even on TikTok, you can get tech people that can actually let you understand the in-depth of laptops. I am only here to teach you how you can actually be able to import these laptops, but you actually need to know about the types, you need to know about the brands, you actually need to know in depth about these particular laptops. So once you have done your research and you have the necessary knowledge there is in order for you to actually start this particular business, I'm going to share with you two platforms that you can actually get very affordable and reliable suppliers that can actually supply you with these laptops. If today is your first time of coming across this channel, do well to subscribe to this channel. Over here I give you tips and tricks on how to make your importation business a very successful one. Let's get right into it. This is actually the very first app that I'm going to be recommending to you that you can get very, very affordable laptops to actually start this laptop business. This particular app is called the Zhenju app or the idle fish. I choose to call it the idle fish just to be on the safer side. So this is the idle fish, and it is also a very good platform that you can actually get very, very affordable laptops to actually purchase. The main purpose of this platform is actually the purchasing or the sales of second-hand items, but you can also get brand new items over here, but the main purpose is actually for second hand. So once you come over here, there are different types of suppliers selling different types of items, but our main purpose over here is for us to get affordable laptops to actually start our laptop business. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the search bar over here, and I'm just going to go ahead and type laptop. Okay, remember from the beginning I said you should do a little bit of research. Once you do the research, it will inform you the exact laptop that you are going in for. So as I have just keyed in laptop over here, it means that they are going to give me random searches. It is not going to be specific. But if let's say I want a specific type of laptop, I will just have to put the name beside the laptop. Okay, so let's say that I want HP laptop. I have to make sure that I add the HP to it just to be specific so that it can make my work easier. Let me go ahead and search. Okay, so once I search, you can see that there are different types of suppliers over here. All of these suppliers that are being showcased to us over here, we have people over here that are just resellers. They have actually used their laptop for a while and they want to sell it out. We also have suppliers who deal mainly in laptops or who are into gadgets. So you just have to make sure that you do your sourcing very well. You have to search very, very well so that you can get the best out of it. We have those that are scammers here. We have those that are legit. Like every single thing at all is going to pop up. It is now left unto you to actually now sieve out the one that is best for you to actually buy that particular laptop that you are actually looking for. Since I am not being specific, I'm just going to go ahead and type on this particular one. So this V over here shows that this particular supplier is actually a verified supplier. So I'm just going to go ahead and type and tap on it. Okay. Once I tap on it, I can scroll through the type. So this particular one over here, you have to read, because as you can see, most of this particular app is actually in Chinese. So you have to make very, very good use of your app. Once you are done, you're going to scroll down, make sure that you translate this side over here to actually check. Then once you are done, you scroll down, you also check this particular side. Okay, then you can check the type of item that this particular supplier is selling. You can see that this supplier is actually into the sale of laptops. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on this particular one over here. Okay, and as you can see, these are the different types of laptop that this particular supplier is actually offering. Now, one main thing that you check out before you buy is the reviews of the particular item. So you are going to actually go ahead and check the reviews. Make sure you buy from only suppliers that have live reviews, as you are seeing right now. Make sure they have live reviews. The purpose of checking the reviews is just to be sure that this particular person is actually legit. They have really made sales on this particular platform. Now, let's say that we are done and we actually want to purchase this particular laptop. All we have to do is to tap on this particular side over here. The next one is the Pinduoduo app. Pinduoduo is actually a very good place that you can also get these laptops to buy. So we are just going to go ahead and search for the laptops, but this particular time we are going to be more specific. So let's search for the HP laptop. Okay, so HP laptop original. Let me tap on that. Okay, so now once you tap like this, as I said from the other one, different suppliers are going to pop up. Those that are scammers will be out, those that are legit will be in. Every single thing at all that you can think of, they are actually going to come up. So it is now left unto you to actually source well, go store by store, store by store, read every single thing. If you don't understand, translate it and actually understand whatever thing that you are buying before you go ahead and buy. Over here too, you can get used ones, you can get brand new. So all of that, you have to read the descriptions in order for you to actually understand whatever thing that is actually going on. So we are just going to go ahead and tap on this particular one over here. Okay, so let me tap on this particular one over here. Now once I get into the shop like this, these people are actually having a big sale as of right now. Pinduoduo is that particular platform that's like almost every single day, whatever item you are looking for, you always find a store that is actually running a promo. So that's one plus of this particular platform. It has one image over here. Then this is actually the price of the item. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to scroll down. We're going to scroll down then to this particular point. So this particular point is going to show you the reviews of this particular item that we actually want to purchase. Okay, so we're going to scroll down and tap on the reviews. Okay, so as we can see, currently it is only one live picture image that is actually there. Okay, so this is the only image over here and I am not really convinced to buy from a supplier like this, so I'm going to go back. And I'm going to change a different supplier to click on. So let's try this particular first one over here. Okay, so once we get in over here, we are going to scroll down once again to the review side. All right, so as we can see over here, there are a lot of reviews. So take your time and go through every single review over here. These are real picture reviews. Once you start scrolling through like this, you're going to see that they will be showing you different reviews from different buyers from this particular supplier. And recently, the app is now in English. Okay, so you can just read it over here. Okay, at least the reviews is in English. You can actually read the reviews over here. Can read the reviews over here. So there is also another one. There is a different person. There is also a different person. So please take your time and go through. Take your time and go through every single thing. So the next thing we are going to check is we're just going to scroll down, okay, down to actually check every single thing about this. Make sure you read the descriptions of this particular item. Now once you are done and you want to actually make a purchase, these particular people are also running a promo. Okay, and this promo they are doing is only group buy. So it means that you're going to join a group to actually buy this item at this particular price. Okay, so once you tap on it like this, you can see some few details about the item over here. And this particular promo that they are offering, you cannot buy more than one. Okay, you can't buy more than one.
And that's one unique thing about this Pinduoduo app. Sometimes they do that, especially when the price is really, really slashed down. They do those things. So it is only one that you can actually buy. Okay. So now, once I tap on this particular one over here, I'm just going to click on buy now. Once I make the payment, I'm going to be added to the group. And once the number of orders is up to whatever the supplier is interested in, the person is actually going to go ahead and ship all of us our items. On this particular business over here, let's say that you don't actually have money to actually start this, okay? So far as you are able to source for legit suppliers on either the Idle Fish app or on the Pinduoduo app, you can always get real images of these items and do and run it on pre-order basis. So the pre-order basis is just like getting images of this item and trying to sell it out to other people. Okay, so you can post it on your WhatsApp, or you can recommend it to your friends. Okay, I have this particular item, they are actually interested. You can actually go ahead and place the order on their behalf. Once it arrives, you give it to them and you can keep your profits. But if you have the money, you can always start small. You can buy like two or three. Yes, you can buy two or three to just start up. If you are a student, you can actually start this particular one. Just go on to these particular platforms, get these items, and try to resell it to other people. Now, in my importation course, this particular app over here is broken down to its simplest and easiest means that you can understand, just like the idle fish. So if you want to start this particular business, you can actually join my importation course, which is currently ongoing. Once you join, you can actually be able to purchase this and even more other items. One thing about my importation course is that people get into my importation course with their own business ideas. But once they get into it, they realize that there are even better options that they can actually go into. So please, if you want to really do this and do it right, don't go and fall into the hands of wrong suppliers. Don't go and fall into the hands of wrong products. Make sure you learn and learn it right. If today is your very first time of coming across my channel, do well to hit on the subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. It is bye bye.